Hello and welcome. My name is Joel with Yamaha Drums and Percussion, and we're here with the brand new YV3030MS. This is a brand new vibraphone from Yamaha Percussion, and we've got some great innovations we want to share with you. So let's get started. This instrument features an exclusive Yamaha aluminum alloy that we've been using in our Celeste for years. But in the larger bar format for the vibraphones, it really brings out a nice, soft, warm tone out of the instrument. At the same time, has great intonation throughout the register, and it has a great balance when it comes to note or dynamic range. This is a perfect transition instrument for a student that might be going from a non-graduated xylophone or bell set into a larger format vibraphone. This instrument features an innovative pneumatic or gas strut height adjustment system. This height adjustment system makes it incredibly easy to adjust the height on either side independently. So that makes it very easy for a student or a teacher to adjust it by themselves. This instrument also features an anti-vibration gasket on either side of the instrument. This does two things. This allows the instrument to pivot so that you can adjust the height on either side independently, but it also separates the wood frame from the metal frame, allowing the harp or the wood part of this instrument to resonate freely, allowing more sustain of the bars. Now, the damper belt is another innovative product. What we've done is we've taken, instead of your typical pull rod with wing nuts and all sorts of metal-to-metal contact, we've used a strap. Now, we've been developing straps for many years with our drum set division on foot pedals. We have a really strong strap that actually connects to the damper arm, which then also has a high tensity or tensile strength ABS plastic clasp. This plastic clasp makes it very easy to adjust the height of the pedal very quickly with one hand. Now, it came to the motor and the controller on this vibraphone. We spared no expense. The new motor features a nice hard ABS durable plastic body. This prevents any noise transfer into the wood frame when the motor is operating. The controller is also a very low profile, which keeps it inside the housing of the frame. This makes it very easy to get in and out of doorways without accidentally clipping the controller. The controller is also compact enough to allow you to bow the instrument without having to remove the controller. Now, this controller also features a start-stop function, which is exclusive to Yamaha. It makes it very easy to start and stop the fans for the resonators in exactly the same place every time.
New for Yamaha this year is the CSR Brass Concert Snare Drum Series, the CSR-1450 and the CSR-1465. We have two sizes in this new brass series. The 14 by 5.5, so it's 14 inches in diameter by 5 inches deep, and a 14 by 6.5, so 14 inches diameter and 6.5 inches deep. Brass is known to be one of the most musical alloys, having long been used in woodwind and brass wind instruments. We've been using brass instruments in our drum set line for well over 30 years. Now we have that feature in a concert snare drum. It's a combination of the warmth of a wood shell drum and the sharp attack of a steel shell drum. All featured now in the CSR concert snare drum series. The brass shell is sanded and then given a clear coat of lacquer. An inward bead provides a nice controlled tone. These drums feature a number of different elements you'd find in other concert snare drums, including a 3-piece tube lug, which minimizes contact with the shell and allows for easier tuning on the top and the bottom head. There's also an extra deep snare bed, which improves contact with the head and improves overall drum resonance. Other features include stainless steel straight cables, as well as a Q-type strainer used on other series. This strainer is well known for being quiet when turning on or off.
My name is Joel with Yamaha Drums, and I have an exciting announcement for you. Yamaha Concert Percussion is proud to introduce a brand new lightweight aluminum concert height snare stand. The SS3H is a brand new addition to our snare drum stand lineup. Let's take a look. Wow, these things are so light, they're flying right in the picture. This is a perfect combination, and you might notice that this is a derivative of our HW3 hardware pack that we've had for drum sets for a few years. Let's start at the base. We've got a channeled aluminum leg that's super durable and super stable, keeps the center of gravity nice and low with some great rubber feet. Remember, Yamaha has some great rubber feet. They don't deteriorate over time. They stay nice and soft, and they grip. We've also got a wide leg stance, so we can widen this out or we can bring it this way and kind of keep it nice and narrow, depending on what we need or what kind of drum we have on here. Now, the tubing on the aluminum lightweight hardware has been very scrutinized because we want it to be super durable. So if you see the gauge of the tubing, it's nice and thick. We're not using cheap metal or cheap alloy here, so we can keep the stand over the life, whether you're throwing it in the back of your car or you've got another hardware bag, it's not going to get damaged by other pieces of hardware or just from using it and tightening it down. We've got the nice clamp with the nice nylon bushing in here to keep this all nice and sturdy and clean. And then of course we have the classic Yamaha snare basket. The Yamaha snare basket is perfect because it's threaded all the way to the top. So this will allow for a 15-inch even field drum or concert snare drum with standard hoops, and also go all the way to like an 8-inch tom. Maybe you want to put a tambourine in here, or you've got an 8-inch concert tom that you want to throw in there for maybe a percussion ensemble to kind of get it in there. But I think as a drum pad stand, this is perfect as well because the lightweight nature of it, easy to move around, portable, and super easy to throw in a backpack. The weight of this stand is approximately 3.3 pounds. This is 50% lighter than the SS745A steel stand. So now you have the convenience of a lightweight stand, but the stability of a concert height snare stand. Now the height adjustment system, it goes all the way down to 24 3/4 inches from the base to right here, and then it can also expand. Look at the height adjustment range of this thing. This goes all the way up to 35.5 inches. Now this will be in addition to the current lineup of snare stands that we have with the SS655 or the 745A, but you'll have an advanced lightweight aluminum alternative to those stands, which makes it incredibly convenient. Remember, Yamaha hardware is built with convenience, simplicity, and durability at the heart of everything we do. All the metallurgy, the plating, and everything is a derivative from all the motors research that we've done, so you know it's going to be bulletproof when you get it.
This is Troy from Yamaha Percussion. This year we have a brand new field drum. This new drum is a deep body shell drum that provides ample volume and a warm, fat tone. Years in development, the 8-ply maple shell is a fantastic addition to the lineup of Yamaha concert snare drums. Other features include stainless straight cables and a 3-piece tube lug you may have seen in our other previous series of CSM. The 3-piece tube lug actually allows the drum to resonate a bit more, and it keeps the equal tension on both top and the bottom head. A double cut bearing edge is utilized to optimize contact with the head that reduces stress on both the top and the bottom. This allows the drum to be easier to tune and provides a more stable pitch. We made the snare bed a little bit deeper, which provides for a wider dynamic range and provides for a little more snap in the snares. And we made the air holes a little bit wider that allows for a little bit more warmth of the drum due to the size. The position of the air holes was also changed so they're on both sides of the snare systems. This 14x14 8-ply maple shell is the perfect addition to the Yamaha lineup of concert snare drums. Provides warm tone and a great snare response.
The CB7024 is the newest addition to the Yamaha drum family. The 24-inch concert bass drum rounds off the family of drums by offering a smaller, punchier sound to the ensemble. With it being 24-inch size, it's not fixed to a stand, which means ensembles can pick up and go with ease. Along with this, we've also affixed the tuning key rods for easy tuning on both sides of the head. Further, the BS5000 has been redesigned for more stability and security, now being the BS5100. As you will see, the addition of the 24-inch concert bass drum continues the lineup of our 7000 series concert bass drums. Now including the 24-inch, we have a 28, a 32, and a 36-inch concert bass drum, all the same finish. Each of the drums in the 7000 series include easy-to-tune key rods, which are built into the hardware of the drum. These key rods are on both heads to allow players the ability to tune each head to their liking. Not only this, but with the introduction of our impact drums a couple years ago, Yamaha can now offer any ensemble a complete family of beautiful concert drums, from toms to impact, and now a full line of bass drums. Thanks for checking out the CB7024. Yamaha Concert Percussion introducing two brand new models of chimes, the YCH6018 and the 7018, with 1.25" and 1.5" tubes respectively. I have here with me the 7018 model. Super excited to share this with you all. Couple specifications, I want to dive right into it. First off, you could see a beautiful brand new aesthetic design, very akin to our grand piano family. The outside of this is just super durable for you band directors out there. It's die cast, so we're not going to have to worry about nicks and scratches and scrapes. We spared no expense on the ergonomics as well. Completely redesigned hanging system. You could see here, it's a cable system that's freely suspending each and individual chime tube across the range, but not only that, it's even across the entire range. So all the chime tubes are going to sit the same height. Space from accidentals to naturals has also been redesigned, so the ergonomics of playing for the students is going to be super streamlined. You also notice the head caps on the 7018 and the 6018 have been enlarged, which means the playing area, the playing surface is a little bit broader for the player to strike. Moving down the instrument, you can see we do have a damper sustain button, so you can keep that open without having to pedal individually, and then it'll just disengage when you press the pedal. And then height adjustment casters. On the 7018 model, you'll notice that the height adjustment casters are the same that we utilize on our timpani. So all you have to do is get a timpani key down there to screw it down and loosen it to raise and lower the model, just like that. The tuning of both of these models, the 6018 and the 7018, is going to be second to none. That's derived from our years of experience in our relationship with Deegan, and also our deep understanding of metallurgy and tuning metals through the years. The sound is going to be spectacular on both models.